Well, hey, morning. We're just going to wait for a few attendees to, as people come and join the call, and we'll get started. You can see we're standing here live at Kscope. I've got the all-star cast with me. So I'll start introducing them in a little bit. Here comes some people. I wonder how many attendees are actually here.
That is awesome. Yeah.
I'll just give it a few more minutes. It's quite fun having an awkward silence.
Yeah. It's a blur.
Yeah. Should we make a start?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to step into frame for a minute. We're doing this on an iPad, so we've got to try and remember to speak towards the iPad and all sorts of things. We did find a quiet meeting room, but we've joined Kscope 2022, and with me I have a whole gang of, if you like, the current brain trust of the world on our topics. So, really, I'm just going to facilitate today. I mean, I think there's some amazing things that have been happening for me with S-Space 21C. There's some nice drill-through capability that's come in with the latest releases, and the at customer or on-premises version is phenomenally performant. So if you like, that's my tuppence worth. But really, I'm going to hand over to the very clever people. And I think we'll start off with Abi, who is suffering from jet lag. She, however, her hugs per square inch rating is still pretty high, and it's been good to see her in person. Abi, there you go.
Hey everyone. So yeah, Kscope with jet lag. So we are minus 6 hours on a UK time scale. So good to know. But yeah, great to see everyone. So far, fantastic conversations. The ACE community got back together this morning, had breakfast, first time in like years that that's happened. So yeah, it was good to see everyone. In terms of things I've seen, Mike Duran and Brett from Oracle are here, and they were showing off the capabilities of embedding Oracle Analytics, which is pretty cool. And then I had the pleasure of entertaining these guys on fraud analytics the other day. They had a lot of fun taking $1 bills off me yesterday. So yeah, we had a bit of fun with fraud. And then yeah, I'm pretty busy. We've got an analytics panel today. I think we're all pretty much in that room that day. So yeah, we're opening up to people and saying, come with your problems and let's try and brainstorm a way out of it.
Yeah. Adel,
Right.
and I have to say that I went to your session and it was amazing. It was really, really good. It was entertaining, it was fun, and also with great content. So
thank you.
Really enjoy it.
Good.
And also, just to interject before I let Edel have more airtime, her hugs per square inch rating is also pretty high. I got into trouble yesterday because I gave Wayne a higher one than her.
I don't know how I can still look at it.
Pretty good. Yeah, dynamite comes in small packages.
So it's been a very nice thing to be here, especially because we met each other again, which is a fantastic thing. And there is a lot of content, a lot of parallel sessions here, like 10 or 15. It's a lot. Mm. And for analytics, we had also the symposium, as you mentioned, and it was a symposium on Sunday for every single track, for EPM, for Apex, for apps, for everything. And that was great. And also the embedded analytics, as Abi said, the machine learning things, and it's going to be also a session by Craig today about machine learning and anomaly detection for monitoring the database, which is also very interesting. So I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah,
already.
That's phenomenal. Yeah, and we're all going to get to party together on Wednesday night. So
yes, and I have my session.
Yeah.
I want to say that.
Oh, yes, yes, go on. So when's your session?
My session is today at 2:30 about Fusion Analytics Warehouse in a nutshell, and we have on Thursday a 3-hour session with Stuart Hall and Holger Friedrich about data lakehouse. So it's going to be very, very
It's the
discussion.
same time as my session. That's not fair.
Oof.
I want to come to yours.
That is why you didn't say
Yeah.
something about my hat. Got it.
All right, let's go next. Uncle Jim.
Uncle Jim.
Yeah, I'm
Hi.
calling him Uncle Jim
I'll go-
because he
I'll go
looks
with that.
more.
Hi.
He looks more sort of stately than any of us.
Stateful or
Yeah, no,
statewide?
stately,
Sorry.
yeah.
So actually, I just walked out of a ODTUG board meeting with the folks from Oracle, and we're talking about what we're going to do for the analytics track in the following year and next year for K-Scope 23. So yes, we're going to be in Aurora, Colorado, just a reminder. And I have the honor of being the treasurer for the board right now. So we're working through all the details with the folks from Oracle, but just want to let you know that from my perspective, especially the analytics aspect and where everything is going, right? Machine learning, AI, everything else.
Yeah.
If you will, the burgeoning of DBAs going, I wonder what my next job's going to be, right? If they're going to become data science engineers or data engineers or something like that, standing between business analysts over here and the data scientists with their multi-PhDs, right? Over here, are they going to be kind of like, the person in the middle and axiomatic to solving that problem? Also, I didn't see a lot of it, but there were quite a few folks at open mic night last night that were playing with aspects of spatial. And I did a little 5-minute blurb, and a few other people were doing a lot of things with the mapping aspect and some of the new stuff of Apex, right? So that's kind of an outgrowth or kind of like a little of the amoeba in my perspective, right? Of the things that we can do with analytics in terms of the community going forward. So exciting times now, this week, but also coming in 23. And I'll step back on.
Actually, I'm gonna save Wayne for last.
Okay.
And I'd like to just introduce Tim. Tim Vlamis is
Come on, Tim.
also joining us today. We say basically we've got the cleverer of the two brothers.
I'll agree with that, actually. But seriously, hi, everyone. It is really great to be back together in person. And, the table talk at K-Scope, at breakfast, at lunch, just around the conference is really strong. And so I did learn things about S-Space and whatnot, just sitting at a lunch table. And so those are the kinds of things that you take away from a conference that are really meaningful. The other thing is, sat through Holger Friedrich's presentation yesterday on on Fabric data, and whatnot, data mesh.
Data mesh.
And it was very, very interesting to hear how you can tie everything together in OCI and actually achieve, through the new data catalog and whatnot, some of the aspirations of, this mesh approach. And so what was also interesting to hear his take on how what expectations should we have around people's ability to manage their own data.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
and which is part of that whole framework. And so can we expect them to take ownership, really?
And it's more for all the companies,
Yeah.
all the situations,
That's
or just
right.
for specific ones.
That's right. So I found that very energizing and kind of thought-provoking in terms of a presentation. I'm also very excited about spatial. I'm glad you brought it up, Jim. And Wayne's presentation, and I hope I don't steal your thunder. Yeah, sorry, but there's a new capability in Spatial Studio where we can associate data sets. We don't have to build bridge tables. And so it's much, much faster and easier to bring things together. And so seeing that new feature really got me excited that, Oracle's listening, they're thinking carefully about how we actually use those tools. And the fact that it's a GUI and low-code environment is perfect for someone like me who hates counting parentheses. And also, I was able to showcase the data miner on ADW. So for those who are into machine learning and predictive analytics, who have been waiting for this, it is out. We can use data miner with ADW now. And so that was also pretty exciting.
Yes.
Anyway,
That's great.
thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. Very good. Right. And lastly, and obviously the star of the show with this pounds per square inch hug rating is top, 10 out of 10, even though I got in trouble for saying that yesterday. So Wayne is going to finish off for us.
Welcome. Glad to be able to talk with you all today. The neat thing about Kscope is the volunteers. And I was one of the volunteers for the analytics track. Had to review, I think, 50 some abstracts. Abby was on the team. And out of that 50, we had to pare it down to 12, I think. So if you're interested in being a presenter, please submit to any user group because they're looking for quality people, quality ideas. If you have something you'd like to share, that's what we're looking for. Any user group, analytics and data, we're always looking for people to present. At ODTUG, they're looking for people to present. OATUG, they're looking. So please, you have something to say. We'd love to hear you say it and present on it. My presentations were great, well attended. I think the spatial one was great. The EPM and OAC, it's really gotten people intrigued. So the ability to embed OAC into an EPM dashboard or use EPM as a data source, that's kind of fun stuff too. So having fun here.
Good. So I think that's about it as a roundup. I will expect from each of you an abstract for the TechCast days after this on the things that you've been talking about today. So
Yes, sir.
but thank you, team. I really appreciate it. So much fun to do this in person together. So very grateful. I hope that you are all keeping well, and I'm sure that this will spawn a lot of new technology chats coming out of this in the future. So thanks. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
See you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.